Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Today we kind of have a lot going on in Call of Duty in general. Of course, Cold War is still going strong. We're headed into sort of the first week of the game at this point. And we actually got some pretty big news over the weekend regarding some pretty major changes coming soon. And then over in Modern Warfare and Warzone, we actually got the very first Year 2 update of the game over the weekend. And to be fair, it is a bit of a smaller update. But nonetheless, despite Cold War taking over as the main COD title, Modern Warfare got a few changes there, and we got a very slight update today which added in the final bit of content for Season 6. So as we go over everything, if you enjoy the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. And of course, if you're new to the channel, or if you're a part of the 60% of viewers who are watching that aren't already subscribed, this is the place to be to stay up to date with really everything going on in COD. Between news, intel, updates, you name it, so feel free to subscribe and maybe even turn on those post notifications. Also, quick reminder, if you want to grab a custom Immortal G Fuel Shaker Cup, keep in mind this is a limited edition drop. I've seen a ton of you guys tweeting me or mentioning in the comments that you've already grabbed one, so I seriously do appreciate it, and that link to the cup will be down in the description below. Anyways, let's start first with some of the Cold War news because overall there is a bit less to talk about here. However, what we do have to talk about is actually pretty big. So as we know, if you've been playing Cold War, gameplay is kind of in a weird spot because of the overall balancing, I guess. There's a select few weapons that are obviously really good. They are by far the standouts. Things like the MP5 for one, that thing is absolutely nuts. It'll get more cross-map kills than some of the assault rifles, it feels like. Then the M16 is also insane. We just made a video on that yesterday, unlocking gold and going over the best setup for that. And the one bursts on that thing at any range are seriously unreal. It is incredibly consistent. So those are two to me that really stand out when it comes to the weapons. Then we also have the score streaks to deal with as well. Now, personally, I've been playing a lot of hardpoint and domination, and because of the way that the new score streak system works, it feels like almost every single game around the 5 or 6 minute mark in hardpoint, or about halfway through the second half of domination, I would say, the streak spam just becomes constant because everyone is earning their chopper gunners and their attack helicopters because, of course, they finally reached enough score to actually get that streak. So at that point, when you have a bunch of people doing it, it is just a barrage of streaks for like 2 minutes straight, and to be honest, it can get kind of old very fast. But to this, and then also to the weapon balancing, it seems some pretty big changes are on the way. Tony Flame, who is one of the leads over on multiplayer for Treyarch, tweeted out saying, there will be weapon, score streak, and more balancing changes coming with Season 1, if not sooner. Already seeing some interesting trends in the analytics, but it's too soon for conclusions. If you're giving feedback, know that we see it and we are taking it into consideration. So although Season 1 is still just under a month away, that'll be starting on December 10th, Tony says that by then, perhaps in a few weeks, or for sure on December 10th, we are going to see some major adjustments to the overall balancing. I mean, let's be real here. I think it is pretty clear that we're talking about things like the MP5 and the M16 getting nerfed on a pretty large scale. We'll probably see some other weapons buffed pretty significantly to try and compete more with those two weapons. Then for the streaks, that's a bit more open-ended as of right now at least, but we could very well see the earn rate changed. We could see the streaks lethality nerfed and plenty of other things like that. So overall, the meta could be changing pretty drastically here soon. Now, when it comes to Modern Warfare and Warzone, as I said earlier, today we did actually get a brand new update here, albeit it is a pretty small one for content. And then over the weekend, we saw some changes implemented in as well. But nonetheless, we are technically now into Year 2 of Modern Warfare / Warzone, at least for the time being. And now we've got less than 1 week left here in Season 6. So if there is going to be another update soon, it would actually end up being the Season 7 content update, or the update for whatever kind of event we may see, if in fact we are going to see pretty much anything to hold this over from the 24th when Season 6 is currently set to end, until December 10th when the Cold War integration takes place. But anyways, in multiplayer, to start things off here, we actually got a playlist update that features Ground War in its regular form, so there's still tanks and all the normal stuff there. We also have Blueprint Gunfight. Then we've got Party Mode's Mosh Pit, and this features Gun Game, One in the Chamber, and then All or Nothing. And of course, those are all free-for-all variants, so there's more of a, I guess, casual vibe to those modes. And then alongside that, we've got Search and Destroy Double Down. This has made a return, and this is actually 12v12 S&D instead of the usual 6v6, which honestly, I am all for. It makes things incredibly interesting, so that is available too. Then finally, we have Nvg Mosh Pit, which is just a mix of maps and modes, but all the maps take place at night, and you'll have to use your NVGs in order to pretty much see anything whatsoever. You'll also probably notice that there is no longer any shoot house or shipment available. Those were actually removed over the weekends, which definitely is a very big bummer if you're someone who is staying on Modern Warfare instead of jumping over to Cold War. However, at the same time, I feel like this might have been sort of a business move in a sense. I'm pretty sure this was done to, I guess, entice players to maybe go and try out Cold War instead of obviously having the two most popular modes available in multiplayer for Modern Warfare. Just a guess there, but yeah, unfortunately, no shoot house or shipment for this week. Now, when it comes to the store this week, we actually got one brand new bundle today, and even though we didn't get a ton of new shop content like we normally would, where we see, 2 or 3 or 4 new bundles added in, we did actually get the Tracer Pack Amethyst Escrow bundle, which goes for 2,400 COD points. This comes with an Escrow skin, obviously. The Gloxania SMG blueprint, I'm definitely mispronouncing that. But this is for the P90, and it comes with the compensator, the Pro Barrel, the Solo Zero Mini Reflex, the rubberized grip tape, and then also the icon, the Stippy Grippy. Then we also have an assault rifle blueprint for the Kilo, and this comes with the Prowler Barrel, the Tac Laser, the Merc foregrip, the 100 round drum, surprisingly, then also the Sniper Pro stock, and both of those do actually have the purple and or amethyst tracers. Then this bundle also comes with the brand new Butterfly Knife Melee blueprint, which of course people have been waiting on for quite some time. This was on the initial Season 6 roadmap, and now here in what is presumably the final Season 6 update, it has finally been added into the game, but do keep in mind this is just a blueprint for the regular knife, so this is not an actual new DLC weapon, but instead just a new blueprint. Then alongside that, we also have a charm, an operator quip, an emblem, a calling card, a spray, and finally a sticker. Then getting into the Warzone stuff, we did see a new playlist update here as well. And this features the regular Battle Royale modes of quads, trios, duos, and of course solos. Then we also have Plunder Blood Money quads. And honestly, what is really strange here is that over the weekend, we actually had Mini Royale as a playlist, but that was only live for like 3 days. And of course, it got removed today, oddly enough. And really, I was starting to wonder if maybe we would see that stick around since it is a leaderboard option for Warzone, but alas, it was removed pretty quickly with today's update. Also, we still don't have any new Warzone intel, which is so incredibly confusing to me. Not sure why we haven't seen that change in almost a month at this point. We're still sort of just left in the dark with what exactly is going on here towards the end of Season 6 as far as the overall storyline goes, but hopefully we'll see something happen there soon. But yeah, there you have it. That is effectively what to expect in Cold War in the near future, then also what ended up changing in Warzone and Modern Warfare in what I guess we could call the first year 2 update. And that is going to wrap things up for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. And of course, if you're new here and you want to stay up to date with pretty much everything going on in COD, between news, intel, updates, you name it, you're going to find it all right here on the channel. So feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on. As always, if you want to check out any of my partners, be sure to use code WhosImmortal for a discount on all Scuff, G Fuel, and Control Freak products. All of those links can be found down in the description below. And then also, if you want to grab a custom Immortal G Fuel Shaker Cup, as I said earlier, this is a limited edition drop, so once they sell out, they will be gone forever, and that link is down in the description below as well. But once again, thanks so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.